Good evening and welcome to this extended weather outlook here on 11 Alive Plus and on Weather Impact 24/7. You know, it was hot out there today, but not as hot as it has been. The intense heat from yesterday when we got up to 100 degrees and the intense heat from Monday when we got up to 99, that's in the rearview mirror right now. Our high today was 92 degrees. Yes, I know that is still hot, but at least it's not the intense heat like we dealt with over the past couple of days. And of course, with that heating and the humidity that we have around, we started watching a few scattered showers develop late this afternoon, and through this evening, we're still tracking some of those showers that are in the area. And, you know, not as widespread as they were getting into the late night hours last night, but we do have some, though, in the metro area that even though they're not hitting everybody, the ones that are falling are pretty heavy and also have some thunder and lightning in association with those, some gusty winds. The main threats, though, will be some of those pockets of heavy rain as well as the thunder and lightning. Now, all the green that you see down here on the south side, that's not really rain making it to the ground. That, we put this into motion here, you can see how that just kind of blossoms there as the temperatures change and after the sun sets. So that is not really rain coming down. But what we do see as rain really coming down is this inside the perimeter here with some heavy rain. This has just been moving in from the south and west, pushing up toward the north. And again, over the city, we do have some lightning there with that and thunder. And then another cluster here that emanated right around Truist Park here at 285 and 75 there. That is pushing up into parts of East Cobb, trying to get into North Fulton County. We've got some good rain with that as well as some thunder and lightning too. So let's get a little bit closer to this one here over the city. And it started just south of I-20. And again, these are showers that just develop with that heat and humidity. It's not like this is with a big line coming in from, you know, Columbus or anything. There was nothing there, and then it just developed here inside the city. It's moving up toward the north and the east. It's right along the downtown connector here, and that's where we're seeing some thunder and lightning. We're hearing thunder at the station right now from these lightning strikes that are just our station is right about here, and we're seeing that lightning and hearing the thunder just from that. That's just a little bit to the west of us. So it has some heavy rain along the downtown connector at the split here for 75 and 85. Just north of that, getting closer there to, you know, the Buckhead area. Also moving up 75 here once you go through Howell Mill, Collier Road, up toward West Paces Ferry, and then up here near Smyrna, where we have some of those heavier showers that are moving through over near Truist Park at this hour. And then even more there on the north end of the perimeter, we have these up in areas of East Cobb trying to move into North Fulton right now. This is a heavy shower. Let me zoom in just a little bit tighter to that. And you can see that heaviest rain is here. Here's Blackwells. This is Sandy Plains Road, Johnson Ferry Road, Shallowford Road, Old Mountain Park Road. So between Blackwells and Noonday and Roswell and Greenway, that area there in between and just north of Mount Bethel, that's where we have that pocket of really heavy rain coming down there right now. Also some thunder and lightning in association with that system as well. And then heading up into North Georgia, we see a few of these showers. This one developing just around Canton along 575. It has some heavy rain with it and thunder and lightning. We did have some heavy rain up 75 in the northern parts there of Bartow County and the Gordon County line, but that pulsed up and then it started falling apart, and now we're seeing these over to the east of that pulsing up a little bit more. And we've been seeing a pretty good coverage of showers over parts of Gilmer County and into Fannin County. Still some of these south of Ellijay had a little thunder and lightning with that earlier. These, though, now are beginning to calm down a little bit. Still some light rain moving over into Union County, Towns County, and also into Rabun County with a couple of those heavier showers. So I'm going to zoom in again a little bit tighter, and I want to show you here the lightning count with this over the city and into those areas of North Fulton. About 39 lightning strikes here in the past 15 minutes there, just within these two areas. You see this with that pulse of lightning and this with that pulse of lightning right there at the downtown connector in the split of 75 and also 85. So just know that it is a little active in spots out there right now. I want you to take a look at this full screen because I know it's a little bit hard to see because the sun went down. Sun's going down a little bit earlier now. It went down around 8:38, I believe, is the official sunset time. Did you see that lightning here? So this is our tower cam indicator looking westward toward the city. And when I looked at this right before we went on the air, I could see a little bit of light out there, and you can see some of the rain shafts over the city of Atlanta. Now that rain is covering up the camera, their indicator, and the visibility is now much lower with these darker clouds that are out there. And of course, the sun has been down for a little bit, so it is getting a little bit darker. This is our view right now at our tower cam there at Northside Hospital at Georgia 400 and 285. You can see some of the raindrops on the lens where we had some showers in Sandy Springs. This top of this parking deck, you can see the water there on the parking deck, as well as over here on Georgia 400, the ramps there of 285 and 400, where we have wet conditions with the rain coming down. And we occasionally have been seeing some lightning strikes with this too. And then this is our tower cam at Arizona Avenue, just over into DeKalb County, looking westward toward the city. And look at this rain shaft. Now, this is, usually we could see the skyline here. I did a time, or actually we're recording a time lapse right now of this camera that showed just a couple of isolated showers over the city of Atlanta. And here you can see that now more of these showers have kind of filled in a little bit more, but you can see that break there just south of the city, where it's not raining there, but we've got a good coverage of rain over the city. And there you see some of those flashes of lightning here as well. So plenty of action here in the metro Atlanta area, but many of you outside the city aren't really seeing much action out there at all. Take a look at these temperatures. You know, it did get warm today. 92 was the high, but hey, that is so much better than 100 that we had yesterday. And now that the sun has been down a little bit, we've cooled back down into the 80s. We're at 88 right now here in Atlanta, 83 in Athens, only 80 in Peachtree City, Canton 77, cooled down a little bit there because of a couple of showers that they've been dealing with, some of that rain-cooled air there. I do think our temperature that comes in next hour is going to be much cooler than 88 thanks to some of those showers that are moving through the Atlanta area. Even though we are late at night here, we still have a heat index to deal with. It feels like 95 right now in Atlanta. Now that's of course if you're not getting that rain. If you are under one of those rain showers, the rain-cooled air is cooling you down a little bit more. But even still in Athens, the heat index of 91, Covington heat index right now of 94. Today, we did stay below the heat advisory criteria. As we mentioned, that high was 92. The heat index today went up around 99, 100 degrees in the metro area. We did have some spots, though, over on the east side. We were watching Covington a little bit earlier, where we had heat index values that were around 103 to 105. So there were some spots over to the east of us that did make it to that heat advisory criteria. Now, take a look at the heat impacts map as we go into the day tomorrow. Again, we're thinking we'll get into the lower 90s. We have the humidity around. We're most likely going to be feeling like it's around 100 degrees, again, below that heat advisory criteria for tomorrow in the metro area. But we still have some red color here indicating some major heat impacts, all right? Again, no extreme or anything like that, but just still know that there will be some heating tomorrow, and with the humidity, it's going to make it feel like it's around 100 degrees. Notice, though, as we go into Friday, we're still going to see the lower 90s around. But the reds disappear a little bit more. There's going to be more of that red here over near Athens. So we're going to be more in this orange color indicating moderate heat impacts during the day here on Friday. Then look what happens on Saturday. Where'd the orange go? It disappears, right? We have the yellow over us. That means minor heat impacts. We are going to see and feel cooler air coming in on your Saturday. We're talking about high temperatures around 84 degrees. That's going to be below normal. It's going to be well below the 100-degree temperature that we had yesterday. You're really going to be feeling that difference there. But just know it is going to be accompanied by a few showers as we head into the weekend too. So here's a look at that official high for today, 92 degrees this afternoon. Our low this morning was 75. Yes, I know that's mild, but you know, we've had a lot of lows around 77, 78 degrees over the past few days. So 75 was just a little bit lower. The average for this time of year is 90. So today we were just 2 degrees above the average rather than 10 degrees above average like we were yesterday when we hit 100. And, if we had hit 100 today, that would have broken a record. Yesterday we hit 100. It didn't break a record because the record for yesterday's date, I believe, was 102 or 103. If we had hit 100 today, that would have been a record for today's date. But we didn't make it. 98 is the record high for today's date. No rain officially as of right now at Hartsfield-Jackson, so our rainfall deficit is still trying to grow a little bit. It's just a little bit more than 2 inches above, or 2 inches below where we should be in rainfall for the year. There's that mild start this morning in the mid-70s. Temperatures were a little slower to warm today. We had a better coverage of clouds today, blocking out more of that sunshine early on. And so it was a slower process for those temperatures to warm. We were up to 80 at 11 o'clock, 84 at noon. If you'll recall, the past couple of days at noon, we were already up to around 92 degrees. So today we were trending well below the rate of warming during the day compared to the past couple of days. Now, what happened in the afternoon is that late afternoon, we did start to see a few more breaks in those clouds, and that allowed some sunshine to break through. That's when we popped up to 92 degrees at about 5 o'clock this afternoon. Then we held at 90 for a few hours, and now we're back down to about 88 degrees. And again, with some of that rain-cooled air, some areas are cooling off a lot faster. So tomorrow, it's going to be another one of those days where we can see the potential for these scattered showers to develop. Now, when you see this between 1 and 11 o'clock, it's not going to be raining that whole time. It's just in that time frame when you have a better chance of seeing some of these scattered showers that will be developing here and there. So really, you're going to have a lot of dry hours during the day, but keep your umbrella with you because you know the drill. We have some heat and humidity bubbling up some of these showers. It may rain on top of you for a bit, and then it'll be gone. So it's always best to at least have one of those umbrellas with you. Now, I mentioned that we did not hit the heat advisory criteria today, even though the Weather Service issued one. Yesterday we were telling you, yeah, the Weather Service has a heat advisory for us, but we don't think we'll quite make it to that criteria. Well, we didn't. Tomorrow, we don't think we'll make it to the heat advisory criteria again in the metro area. However, some spots to the east and south of us are in that heat advisory. It's going to be in these areas where the chances are going to be a little bit better or a little bit higher, that you can see heat index levels up to 105 or higher. So be prepared down in around LaGrange into parts of Troup County, over to Meriwether County, Upson County, Pike and Lamar County, Butts County, Jasper County, Putnam County, Morgan County and Greene County, and then all of that down to the south and east, all those counties in orange, that's where there is another heat advisory in effect for tomorrow. Now, we're going to start off there around 76 in the morning with dry conditions. Once we get into the afternoon hours, warming up, we think we'll hit 92 again during the day tomorrow for your Thursday. Then it's in those afternoon and evening hours when we see that better chance for some of those scattered showers that are going to be popping up. So here's a look at your forecast track. Again, we've got a few of those scattered showers out there tonight. They'll be diminishing through as the evening hours move along. Now, we had a few showers last night that lingered after midnight in spots, especially north and east of the city from Gwinnett County on up into areas of Hall County, Barrow County. We had some of those showers that were hanging out a bit. We're going to be dry in the morning, a few clouds possible. Lunchtime is still dry. And then there we go in the afternoon, the heating, the humidity mixing together. Some of those showers are going to be bubbling up there. And again, some thunder and lightning, a few of those trying to persist into the evening hours, but I think we'll see those dying out a little bit earlier than what we're seeing out there for tonight. Friday, another dry day to start the day. Then in the afternoon, scattered showers are going to be redeveloping. It's going to be on Saturday when we see those big differences here in the temperatures because of this. Look at this, that northeasterly flow coming in here. And once that comes in here, it will bring in a few more clouds and just a few scattered showers around. It's not going to rain all day, but it's that northeast flow that's going to help to bring us some cooler air that we'll be experiencing here for the weekend. So we've got a couple of additional days here in the lower 90s, right at 92 on Thursday, 93 on Friday, and then there is that cooler air for Saturday and Sunday, 84 for a high Saturday, 81 on Sunday, still with some rain chances, but not raining the whole time. About a 40% chance Saturday, 30% chance here on Sunday as well. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, still that 30% chance for some of those scattered showers in the area. But temperatures trying to rebound a little bit, but we'll hold pretty much in the mid 80s here for Monday and Tuesday, then get back up to the upper 80s on Wednesday. So we're entering into a pattern. Remember, the average high for this time of year is 90 degrees. We're entering into a pattern where these temperatures are going to start trending a little bit below the average for a while. So we'll take that while we can get it. Thanks for staying with us here for this extended weather update on 11 Alive Plus and Weather Impact 24/7. We'll have more updates for you throughout the day tomorrow as we start tracking some of those showers developing and as we're watching those temperatures moving up there into those lower 90s. Thanks for watching. We hope you have a great night. Tune in tonight at 11 o'clock for more.